And now let's see the way we do vocabulary based on contextual clues. There are still techniques as we do to reading. In the reading, vocabulary ስንሰራ contextual clues ያስፈልገናል ማለት ነው. Vocabulary is available everywhere. Speaking needs vocabulary. Reading needs vocabulary. And the same for the other skills. So one should be good at vocabulary. Be good at vocabulary, study vocabulary, and know many vocabulary as much as possible. But it doesn't mean you should know all the vocabulary listed in a dictionary. Webster alone, ወይም ደግሞ advanced dictionary, English dictionary የሚለው መሸምደድ ማለት አይደለም። ቴክኒኮችን እየተጠቀማችሁ በስፒኪንግም ጊዜ ማታውቁትን ገስ ማድረግ በራይቲንግም ጊዜ ገስ ማድረግ ያስፈልጋል ማለት ነው. Now let's see the first technique that we use in order to guess a vocabulary based on context. The first one is definitions. We can guess the meaning of a vocabulary based on this technique. The author gives direct definitions of unfamiliar words in sentence. There are clues. Before I just show you these two, let me show you the clues. When we define, we use is called, emblems is called, fidgets are called, emblems refer to, fidgets are known as. These are the clues that show us the sentence should be, or the vocabulary should be answered based on the definition. As is called, are defined, refer to, are known as የሚሉት definition መሆኑን ይጠቁሙናል ማለት ነው. እነዚህ አሁን አዲስ ቃላቶች ናቸው. ብዙዎቻችሁ ላታውቋቸው ትችላላችሁ ብዬ ነው ያመጣሁት. Emblems, fidget. Now, can you tell me the meaning of these vocabulary? If they are unfamiliar to you, you can't tell me now. But if I just show you the definitions, that will be easier for you. አሁን emblems, fidget ከዚህ በፊት ካላወቃችሁት አሁን ልትመልሱልኝ አትችሉም. ነገር ግን definitionን ባሳያችሁ በቀላል ትመልሱታላችሁ. Look, emblems. It says gestures or body emotions that mean the same as words or phrases. Emblems are not words, are not phrases, but they are the same as words or phrases, but they are gestures or body emotions. So emblems symbol ናቸው ማለት ነው. Words ከphrases ጋር ተመሳሳይ ሆነው gesture, body movement የሚያሳይ ከሆነ emblems symbol ናቸው based on the definition. Fidget refers to making small movements. Look, small movements, especially of the hands and feet, እግራችን እጃችን, through nervousness or impatience. Nervous ስንሆን, ስንቆጣ, ስንበሳጭ, ስንደነግጥ, ትዕግስት ስናጣ እንቁነጠነጣለናል. So that's what fidget mean. መቁነጥነጥ ማለት ነው. Look, based on the definitions, one can guess the meaning of these two vocabulary. Define ማድረግ ቀላል ነው. guess ማድረግ ቀላል ነው ማለት ነው based on the definitions. So አንደኛው ይሄ ነው ቴክኒክ. The second one, synonyms. Synonyms dictionary meaning similar meaning እንደማለት ነው. Antonyms እንመጣበታለን. Opposite meaning. The author uses a word having the same or nearly the same meaning as another word or other words in a sentence. Synonyms, ለምሳሌ እነዚህ ሁለቱ they might be unfamiliar for you. ላታውቋቸው ትችላላችሁ. Squandered, compassion. ሌላ ወርድ ግን ተመሳሳይ ወርድ አላቸው. So synonyms ከዛ ወርድ ጋር similar መሆኑን አይታችሁ ኢንተርፕሬት ማድረግ ትችላላችሁ. He is, for instance, he is rich and polite ብንል and ከሪች ጋር ነው ያያዘው. so similar ነው, synonyms ነው. so kind ሊሆን ነው ማለት ነው. በዛ መልኩ ተመልሳ cruel ሊሆን አይችልም, poor ሊሆን አይችልም. because we have clue and that joins two similar words or ideas. Here is a clues. Semicolon similar with and, ሁለት independent clauseዎችን ነው የሚያገናኝልን. When they are similar, we use semicolon. He works hard, semicolon እናደርግና he becomes successful. ኮማም እንደዚሁ, parenthesisም እናደርጋለን, or እንደማለት ነው, and In other words, ያልን ከቀጠልን we are joining 2 or 3 or more similar words or sentences. Can you tell me the meaning of squandered? Compassion የሚለው እንኳ ብዙ ጊዜ ፊልምም ላይ ስለምናየው መጽሐፍት ላይ squandered የሚለው ግን ትንሽ ፋሚሊየር አይመስልም ለኛ መጀመሪያ ላይ ስናየው። ነገር ግን ወደ ኤግዛምፕሎቹ በወስዳችሁ ሲኖኒምስ በሚለው ቴክኒክ በቀላሉ መመለስ ትችላላችሁ ማለት ነው። have a look at the example. My best friend squandered all his money. እስከዚህ ላታውቁት ትችላላችሁ all his money. Look at the remaining sentence. Now we join using semicolon. He is drinking and gambling wasted all his earnings. ጠጪ ነው ቁማርተኛ ነው ስለዚህ wasted all his earnings የሚያገኘውን በዛ መልኩ የሚያጠፋ ከሆነ my best friend squandered all his money means wasted his money. extravagant ነው ማለት ነው wasted የሚለውን ይተካል ማለት ነው። saved ሊሆን አይችልም okay used properly ሊሆን አይችልም improper use of money ነው የሚያሳየን ኮንቴክስቱ ለምን ሲኖኒምስ ነው using semicolon join አድርገናል the first sentence and the second sentence are similar in meaning because we join them using semicolon. Look at the second one. After looking at the starved children comma we all felt compassion for their sufferings. ህፃናቶች የተራቡ ህፃናቶችን ካየን ምን ዴቨሎፕ እናደርጋለን ኮምፓሽናችን ምንድነው support help feelings of support feeling of hurt ነው ማለት ነው I mean feeling of support feeling of help ነው ማለት ነው so በዚህ መልኩ compassion የሚለውን I mean translate አድርገን እናስቀምጣለን ማለት ነው ቢሰጠን በጥያቄ መልክ the other one is antonyms. As I said antonyms the dictionary meaning is opposite. The author uses an opposite word to an unfamiliar words. If there are unfamiliar words in a sentence you look for the other opposite word. The clues however but on the other hand while የሚሉ ካሉ ከቅድሙ በተቃራኒ ሁለት ወርዶች ኦፖዚት ናቸው ማለት ነው ለምሳሌ he is rich but savage will he is rich but cruel. If he is rich he has to help the poor he has to be polite he has to be kind እንደዛ ነው የሚጠበቀው but if I say he is rich but savage but connects to opposite ideas so savage is opposite of rich so ጭካኔ or impolite being impolite የሚለውን ይተካል ማለት ነው look at these two words portly indolent I think they are unfamiliar for you they are new for most of my YouTube channel followers but if we look at the examples in the next slide that will be easier for you to understand the meaning of these two vocabulary. Look at here the gentleman is portly but his wife is thin thin ቀጭን ነው but የሚለው two contradictory ideas ነው የሚያገናኝ so portly refers to what fat the gentleman is fat but his wife is thin look ሁለት contradictory በቀላል የመለስ ነው whether you were familiar with portly or not once you look at the sentence you're able to understand the meaning of the new vocabulary. While Aster is hardworking, look, hardworking, while is used to connect two contradictory ideas. ባለፈው ስለ ፓራግራፍ ሳስረዳ አስቀምጫለሁ while ታይምንም ያሳያል ብዬ while እና ሲንስን ሂዳችሁ ማየት ትችላላችሁ እዛኛው ቪዲዮ while Aster is hardworking her indolent brother spends his time watching TV. hardworking ከሆነች አስቴር indolent lazy ነው ማለት ነው ለምን while የሚለው two contradictory ideas ነው connect የሚያደርገው ማለት ነው so antonyms as technique to guess vocabulary is easier for you. Inference or general clues we infer by looking at the overall idea of the sentence or the paragraph or by looking at the general clues. We don't have specific clues like the previous techniques. የመጀመሪያ ሶስቶቹ ስፔሲፊክ የሆነ ቴክኒክ አላቸው ኢንፈረንስ ጀነራል ክሎዝ ግን ሁሉንም ወርዶች፣ ሁሉንም ሰንተንሶች፣ ሁሉንም ፓራግራፎች አይተን ነው ምን መልሰው ማለት ነው። the meaning of unfamiliar words can be inferred or guessed from the descriptions of situations. The author provides non-specific clues often spread over the sentence or number of sentence. ያውሊንግ ኤግዘልት የሚሉ ኒው ቮካብለሪ ብዬ አምጥቻቸዋለሁ። some of you may not be aware of or acquainted with these two vocabulary. Now let's see the clues. Look for clues over several words in a sentence. There are no specific clues for this kind of sentence. Now look at the examples. Someone is outside. He is yowling in pain. Now someone is out. If you say someone is outside, we are maybe inside the house, we are inside the office might be. So he is yowling in pain. Here is pain. pain የሚላለ አንድ ሰው ውጭ አለ፣ እኛ ውስጥ ነን ማለት ነው። pain ደግሞ ስቃይ ነው። so he is yowling in pain ካልን እኛ ውስጥ ከሆነ ሰውየው ውጭ ከሆነ pain የሚል ነገር ካመጣን okay, somebody is shouting in pain ማለት ነው። so yowling is shouting. someone is outside, he is shouting in pain. ለምን ውጭ ያለ ሰው አንድ ሰው ውስጥ ያለ ሰው አንድ ሰው ውጭ አለ ሊለን አይችልም የሆነ ድምጽ ካልሰማ። ድምጹ ደግሞ የደስታ ነው ወይስ ጩኸት ነው ወይስ መጣራት ነው የሚለውን ለማወቅ pain የሚለው ነገር ተሰጥቶናል። ሉክ መጀመሪያውም ሰንተንስ አለ pain የሚለውም አለና so yowling is shouting. Ethiopia defeats Egypt 2-0 in African Cup of Qualifiers. ኢትዮጵያ ኢጅፕትን 2-0 አሸንፋለች። so we are exalted in the victory. so በድሉኛ እናዝናለን ወይስ እንደሰታለን? we are glad, we are happy. so exalted is happy. አሁን እዚህ ጋር ስፔሲፊክ ክሉ አላየንም። we look at the whole sentence and then guess the meaning of the new vocabulary. በዚህ መልኩ vocabulary guess እናደርጋለን ማለት ነው።